The testing of faith produces perseverance. So a verse that I wanted to start it off with is James 1:2-3. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. I feel like a lot of us, when we're going through trials and we're going through problems, we lose faith. We ask God, why are you doing this to me? I thought it was supposed to be smooth sailing, right? But understanding that the things that God is putting you through, the trials, the problems, everything that we go through is for our benefit and is creating for the purpose, is preparing us for our purpose. So stop thinking that God is punishing you or he doesn't like you. He's preparing you for your purpose. So when he says pure joy, consider it pure joy. Why would somebody be happy in the suffering? Why would somebody be joyful when it's bad, right? But people know that the bad will just prepare you for the good. The bad is preparing you for the seasons where you're supposed to flourish. The winter time that you're experiencing is getting you ready for the blooming in the spring. You have to have all these seasons in your life in order for you to bloom and in order for you to reap that harvest. A lot of us will say, why should I be happy? Why should I be happy in the suffering? But you have to have the mentality of you're happy and you're grateful for every season that you're in. A lot of us will only be grateful in the good. We'll only be grateful for the things that we have in the good, but being grateful for the problems. Once you switch your mindset from why is this happening to me to what is God trying to teach me? What is this season and what is the reason? What is the reason for the season that I'm currently experiencing? The trials that God is putting you through, he doesn't intend for them to break you. You have to persevere and you have to get through the things that he puts you through in order to really show him that this is what you want. Are you ready for the things that you're praying for? Are you ready for the blessings that he has for you? A lot of us aren't ready for the things that we are praying for. A lot of us aren't ready for the purpose that he has for us, and all the trials, all the tribulations that he's putting us through, all the things that we see as why, those things are meant to build you up, not break you down. And that's the mentality that we have to have. We have to have the mentality of whatever I'm going through is for my purpose. It's not meant to break me, but to build me up. It's preparing me for my purpose. Faith isn't static. It's not one day we have this faith. We always grow and grow in our faith. And if we never experience problems anymore, how do we have that faith that God is going to work everything out for us? If we only go through one problem in our life and we have faith forever. No, it doesn't work like that. Faith is an ongoing thing, and you have to continually put your faith into God every single day intentionally. You don't just one day wake up and you have faith for the rest of your life. It's not static. It's a continual growth thing. The trials that you go through will grow your endurance, will help you to endure problems better in the future. Once you endure problems more often, then you build that endurance. So when you have more endurance when it comes to problems, the word endurance is probably derived from the word endure. So understanding that if you have that faith and you have that spiritual endurance with your life and your faith, then you're willing to endure more things in your life. And when you can endure bad times, you can go through anything. The endurance of problems, the endurance of spiritual fatigue, the endurance of not knowing what to do, the trials that God is putting you through builds that endurance. You're able to endure more. We all have doubts. We all have doubts in God and the plans that he has for us. Doubts is just being human. Struggling is just being human. But struggling doesn't mean failing. Struggling and failing are completely two different things. If you're struggling in your faith, if you're struggling in understanding why God is putting you through certain things, that's okay. That's being human. A lot of us will see people in our life, and a lot of the times people in our life won't tell us about the problems that they're enduring. And when we face these problems, we're like, oh, all these people I look up to, they are going through life, they're coasting through life smoothly. They aren't struggling. Why am I struggling? Why is God putting me through these things? But understanding that everybody goes through problems, everybody is struggling. A lot of people will silently struggle, and understanding that to struggle is to be human. So don't get down on yourself. Don't give up on yourself because you feel struggle, because you feel that feeling of, I can't move on. I want to give up and I don't know what to do with my life. Struggles will make you stronger. Struggles is what builds you up. The testing of faith produces perseverance. For me, I had to understand that God is putting me through certain seasons of my life because I wouldn't have this relationship that I have with Him now. Before, I wouldn't open my word, I wouldn't be in my Bible, I wouldn't pray to Him daily, and the things that He's put me through made me stronger, made my faith in Him stronger, made my trust in Him stronger. Now I have the best relationship I've ever had with God because of the problems, because of the struggles. And if I never struggled, if I never went through these trials and tribulations, I would never be the place where I am now. I'd never be the person that I am now, and I wouldn't have this faith in Him. I wouldn't have this perseverance, and I wouldn't be able to do the things I can now. A lot of people using this YouTube as an example. So I have another channel where I started probably like a year and maybe a half ago, and I still didn't see like the best of results. And having that faith in God is building me that perseverance, right? Being able to continually shoot these videos without any return, right? And I'm not saying that seeing your comments, seeing your love isn't enough, but this is something that I want to do for my life. This is something that I want to do for my career, and having that faith in God, having that perseverance where whatever happens, whatever results I see, it doesn't matter because I have that faith and I have that perseverance. I have that perseverance and able to do whatever I can and whatever I need to do without basing it on the results. Being continually able to do what I do, having that faith and that perseverance. If I never went through those problems, if God never tested the faith that I have in Him, I'll never be where I am now in my spiritual journey, in that relationship that I have with Him. So if you're going through problems, if you're going through trials, understand that it builds that perseverance. The testing of faith produces perseverance.